What's good, Pack Nation? Welcome to Packin with Gary, where we talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. All right, today we're previewing Kansas. So let's go ahead and get it out the way. If you're a Pack fan, you're probably excited about Paul and Baya over the summer. He committed to us. We thought we were gonna have a center that was he on tape. He looked to be like a real force in the paint. We got a little hype about that. Then he chose to switch up, go to Kansas. I don't know the whole scoop about why that happened. Okay. So is today a revenge game? Nah, I don't think so. I mean, here are his stats. So yeah, he's not even in a rotation. Forget rotation. It doesn't even like he's getting garbage time. I don't know what's going on over there. So he may not play against us. Um now my father and I, we talk basketball daily. Mostly about, the Wolfpack this time of year. And I keep telling him, Wade is not pressed about playing bigs. He barely plays two bigs now. It's like he doesn't want to do that or something. So, missing Paul isn't really a thing for us, right? Um, all right, but in this game, Kansas, they are good. I feel like they're way better than they were when they played Chapel Hill. But they're good. They're probably going to be like Seton Hall on steroids. Uh, meaning they're gonna block everything. They probably block the wind outside if they could. So we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna handle that situation in the paint. Um, Will Wade mentioned in his press conference, he was like, they're better at blocking shots than Seton Hall. And so with that considered, I'm like, you might want to hold on to your beer if you're sitting courtside because the ball could be coming over there a lot. We got a lot of guys that play below the rim. So we really gonna have to see how this goes. Now, another thing made Wade mentioned in his press conferences, he's talking like he wants the team to be scared. We have to play three times better than we did against Liberty. And, I'm here for it. If he wants the guys, to be scared to make sure they stay, on top of their game, not relax, that helps them play better. Cool. Do what you got to do. Um, I would tell you that I feel confident about this matchup. I think we match up well with Kansas. I do. They play roughly like a seven-man rotation from what I'm seeing. And, we play a little bit more than that. So the depth of our bench could come into play here. Maybe, maybe not, but we'll see, especially if we can keep it as a high-pace game. Um, I'll talk about three Kansas players. We got Bryson Tiller. You got Trey White and Darren Peterson. Everybody knows the Darren Peterson kid. So let's talk about Bryson Tiller. All right, pretty much the eraser. He'll throw everything this week in the paint. He'll throw it to the stands. All right, or he might even start the break with blocking a shot. So that's something that we're gonna have to be, conscious of when we're going in the paint, trying to get, layups, backdoor, anything. I hope the guys understand that shot blockers fall for pump fakes a lot. I mean, they have to because if they're going to get up there and block the shot, they almost have to assume you're going to shoot or already be in the air. So we didn't do that against Seton Hall. They did more of that against us. So let's see if we can correct that when we get in the paint. Um, that's all I have to say about Bryson Tiller, and that's enough. Like I don't have any more to add about that because that's pretty much what he's probably going to do to us. Trey White. Trey White bothers me because I feel like he sucked at the beginning of the year and now he's good, right? And that shouldn't be a thing, but why be good now? He could have waited. He didn't have to get good before we played him. But anyway, his three-point percentage has increased each year he's been in college. Okay. From his freshman year to now, he's shooting like 44% from three. So you know how I feel about us guarding the three, even after last game. Pretty sure you hold the same sentiment. But we're improving, so hopefully we won't let him get off on us. We do have to watch out for him. He is a sniper. Okay. Um, Next up, well, before I move on to that, I want to say I think we can match up with him. Like we have Paul, we have Abel, and we have Holloman. I mean, not Holloman, but Arsenal, who can guard this guy. So somebody got to take up that challenge and make sure when he's on the perimeter, where with all the switching we're doing, he's not just getting off getting open looks. All right. Now let's move on to Darren Peterson. Uh, the kids like I hear them say, he's him, meaning he's a big deal. And he is. Like we're not gonna I don't think we're gonna stop him. He has every aspect to his game. He's athletic, he can jump, uh, he's quick, he can shoot the three, he's got a mid-range floater, whatever you want him to have as a basketball player, he has it, he's got size. So he's gonna be one of the top picks in the draft. I do not see us shutting him down, but everybody else, I believe, has a chance to be limited for Kansas. Okay. If he's got to get off, let him get off. Let him work on his draft stock. As long as we take care of everybody else, I think we can win. So, that's pretty much how I feel about Darren Peterson. Like he's a very good player, and that's what it's going to be. Um, there's another guy, Melvin Council Jr., who's about 6'4". I think it's going to be a good matchup with him and Copeland. Okay. It might get chippy. That's the type of matchup we talking with these two. And if it does, cool. Now, let's go ahead and say and put me on for saying there's going to be some techs in this game. Okay, you can put me down for one tech for Will Wade. Uh, I believe this game is that important. He may not say it is, but I believe it's being built up that way in the back. In the locker room, it's gonna be like one of those games where you need to understand you're going to war, not like, oh, you're going out there just to make it look good. I think we're gonna get some texts. I don't know if any from the players. If so, it'll probably be Copeland, but he has to stay in the game. So we might just get coach to take one for the team, to get everybody hyped up just in the building. Okay. My segue to people in the building. Fans, our attendance has been looking weak. Like, when you're there, it looks weak. And I don't understand who are getting these tickets that we have in our lower sections, the 100 section, that are not using them, right? These third parties I feel like they're buying up all our tickets. And then we have people sitting in, 200, 300 level that are committed to being there, but it's not even showing like on TV or even to the players. I feel like we need to work on what we used to do back in the day where, later on in the game, people come up with tickets and would move people down, you know. Um, yeah, I know we used to do that back in the day. I haven't seen that happen recently. So all in all, if you're a Pack fan and you can make it to the game, I say show up. The team need it because whenever we play Carolina, it's packed, and we need that type of attendance for a Kansas game. So I'm looking forward, to the atmosphere, and hopefully it's rocking. Uh, I want you all to let me know your picks. You know, let me know what player you think is really going to help NC State get over the hump here. Who are you concerned about with Kansas? Leave your comments. Who you picking to win the game? My pick, picking the Pack by 40. No, I'm kidding. Relax. Relax. I'm gonna pick NC State 5-point win. Okay. That's where I'm at. I think we could pull this one out. So I'm picking 5 points. Spread might be like two, but I'm picking five. All right. And as always, like, subscribe, and share. Go Pack.